Hey everybody, how are you doing? Happy 2024. I wasn't sure how I wanted to start this video because I'm a little nervous to film it. I don't know why. I think it's because I want it to be perfect, and I don't know, just very hard on myself, and I'm trying not to be. But I really want to show you guys my vision boards from last year and from this year. I decided to make another one, so I wanted to go over it and show you where my head was last year and show you some of my memories and also show you what's in store for this year. So yeah, I'm really excited. Let's get into it. I feel like 2023, I knew exactly how my year was gonna go, and I'll tell you why. It's because I made a vision board. I've been watching Amber Scholl's videos for years now, like ever since the marble floors, and she has been making vision boards for years, and so have I. I started making them maybe like 2020 or maybe 2021, and I started by making it a lock screen, which I have a video of me doing that, and I still really like to do that. I think that's cute, but I wanted to get a little crafty, so last year I made my first paper one, and it was so cool. It was so fun to make. I am gonna show you that in a second. It was just like super easy to make. I love the way it looked, and it was perfect because it kept me motivated like every single day. I mean, year was kind of crazy last year, but at least I could keep my vision to what I wanted it to be. Literally all you need is super easy, and you can do it for super cheap, and it's all how you make it. So if you want to spend more money on it, you can, but if you don't have the money to, you literally do not have to worry about that at all. All I did was go to the Dollar Tree and get myself a poster board, and then I went on Pinterest and I found things that I wanted to use for my vision board. Each picture has a meaning, so it could be like a direct meaning, like it could be a bag that you really want, or it can be like a symbol of something, or it could be a quote, whatever inspires you or whatever represents something that you would like to get done. That's literally all you need to make a vision board, and I just set it all together as a collage and did a little, you know, crafts and add stickers and whatever. The whole point behind the vision board is that you're using the power of manifestation to guide you in getting to where you want to be in life. So you can't like put something on the board and hope that it happens. You have to actually put work into what you're looking for. You have to book that trip. You have to pay that bill. You have to do certain things to make it work. And then hopefully the universe takes over and you get your year. Here's my vision board from last year. It was so much fun to make. I literally went to the dollar store and got a piece of poster board and then printed all this out with printer paper. There's just so many different like categories of things because it is literally what you make it. Like anything that you would like to accomplish or anything that you'd like to do for the year, then this is what goes on there. Some of the stuff I even took, like this little piece right here is from a notebook that I had. Like I just cut the top off a page and I put it on here. Get creative. Anything that inspires you is what goes on this board. So let me show you what my 2024 one looks like. Ta-da! This is what my 2024 one looks like. It is much different because I can explain. I did the same thing that I did before, except I made everything way too small and I didn't want to reprint it. So I decided to make the mood board in the center and then have room so that way I can add pictures, receipts, tickets, anything that shows that I worked on something. I really loved the color pink this year. I don't know why. A lot of my things on here is pink, so I decided to do these little gems. Those gems are from the dollar store. They're literally so cute. And then the butterflies I've had, I don't know, I think I bought them for like decoration and then I never used them. So yeah, I just added them to that and I thought it was a perfect thing to do. So let me kind of go through some of the things that I want to do this year so that way we can get inspired together. So for example, I have a picture here of a girl taking a picture of another girl, and this represents modeling. I did a lot of modeling last year and I had a lot of fun with it and I want to do more, so I added that. Another thing that symbolizes something, like here is a girl with curlers in her hair, which this to me means to look better with my appearance, to actually care about my appearance, because I don't know, I'm very just confident in my skin, which is really nice, but I feel like sometimes I just like I could like look nice or like curl my hair or do my makeup or, you know, do something nice for myself, like, you know. Yeah, so for this one, it's just like symbolizes, you know, take time to be with your friends and self-care. Take it slow, take it easy. Don't have to be running around crazy trying to do stuff. Just remember to take time. And then this is a big one for me. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect, to be happy. I am pretty much happy with like my life and what's going on right now, but I am such a perfectionist. Even when I'm filming this video, I'm feeling so awkward because usually I'm just filming my vlogs and not really talking through or like having an importance of a video. Like I'm usually just kind of showing you what I do during my day. So this is like kind of unnatural for me, and I'm gonna really like go back and forth on putting it up because it's not perfect and I feel like this is weird, but I don't want to do that. I need to stop being such a perfectionist and actually put up my content and feel comfortable with it and not be so hard on myself. And I'm already like feeling overwhelmed and hard on myself right now. So take a deep breath and put out the content that you want, and actually put out the content instead of hiding and telling yourself that it's not good enough to post. Kind of seconding that. Create that content. Here's more editing. An example of a quote is, "I am my highest priority." This one's definitely a good reminder because I feel like I'm always trying to appease everyone else and not really taking the time for myself. So we want to make sure that we focus on ourselves even more this year. Funny thing, I always have something Dior on my board because I love Dior. I've always wanted something from there, so every year I put something from Dior. Last year I put this girl in a Dior bag because I was like, that's gonna be me one day. Don't Look Back is a good one, just so I can do some adventurous things and not be scared or intimidated by it. So don't look back. This one says, "I'll be single until a man shows me love, the type of love you see on television, the type of love writers write about." That's just like me focusing on myself, and you know, love will come and I'm not gonna chase for it anymore. What if it all works out? I love to put something like that on my board because it like inspires me, like what if all of this was mine? And then we have a little piggy bank to save money. One day I'm gonna have everything I prayed for. I really believe it. That's just like a little manifestation quote. We have a girl doing yoga because I really love yoga and I want to get back into it. Smoothie and reading, just being more healthy, and that computer being up again for the editing, and also reading because we want to keep reading. There's one for reading, but also go to the beach and enjoy my time there because I love the beach. Yeah, reading is definitely something I want to keep doing. Last year I made it like a big priority and that was something I'm happy for, and I'm going to continue that. Just some more quotes. Focus on the good. No matter how unrealistic it seems, it's going to happen. And she finally chose herself. Kind of what I was talking about before, just my self-care journey and just make sure I stay on it and believing that all of my wildest dreams can happen. This is representative of more self-care, but also to read more self-help books. I have some and I just never read them, so I want to like make that a priority. Here's a pretty picture of like the computer being open and working and journaling. Is another thing I love to do, but also just like prioritizing my work and what I want to work towards. And I loved it because I had a butterfly in it. Thought it was meant to be. Buying flowers for myself because I love flowers, so I want to get myself flowers every month. This is because I am going back to school. I want to get my degree. I want to pass, so I'm going to do the work to make sure I pass, but also it's like good picture for manifestation because it says like your scores and that you pass. Here's a picture of just eating more healthy and whole foods because that's actually the way I like to eat. I just feel like sometimes I'm too lazy and I want to make that like a big priority. 333 is my angel number. Thought it looked pretty with the pink. Taking pictures and self-care. This girl just, you know, got up on there and took a picture. Like that's all I want to do. I don't want to be so hard on myself. You can't really see it actually, but you can make like different modes on your phone to silence your notifications, and this one says self-care, and I want to actually do that on my phone because I thought that was such a great idea. I really want to ski or snowboard more specifically, but I thought this picture was cute, so this girl skiing. I'm gonna pick one more thing off of here. Okay, this one is like being confident in my body and just being able to, you know, show it off. Like just basically this whole thing is screaming, let's be confident in ourselves, let's create the content that we want, keep consistency, and make yourself proud, do things for yourself, focus on the good and not all the negatives because that's one of my favorite things to do. Create the life that I would like to live. So this year is all about saving money, being alone and enjoying it, and really, you know, continue the trend of self-care and stuff that I had from last year, because from last year, I feel like it was a really hard year. I was able to learn a lot. One of the most important things I was able to learn was how to be by myself and not feel alone and actually enjoy my company. So I feel like that was such a big step, and I really want to capitalize on that this year. I want to make sure I keep doing it because it makes me happy, and I want to continue to to be happy and, you know, find new things for me to learn about myself. I like to be adventurous, but I get scared to be adventurous. So we're going to push ourselves this year and actually do some things. So like I said, last year was very much about self-discovery. So one of the biggest things was that I did a lot of modeling, and that was like one of the things I really wanted to do. I was always scared to model and thought that I, you know, since I'm not skinny, basically, like, I'm gonna be blunt, that I'm not skinny and that I don't have the body type that a model would have, that I shouldn't be modeling, but I really like to model. So I decided to do this project. It was super fun. I got to work with designers and other models. Loved it. This is something I did. It says date yourself first. I took myself to so many things. One of the biggest things that I took myself alone was the A Boogie concert. I went to a concert completely by myself. It was out on a whim. It was on campus, and I was like, let's do it. Why not? It's only $40. Let's do it. So I did, and I had so much fun, and that's when I realized that I really do enjoy my own company and I don't need other people to fill it. Books! You guys know I have been on my book journey. Here's my bookshelf. I literally read 11 books last year, and that is a record for me because I feel like when I was younger, I was so poisoned by school when they like made you do the reading logs, and I had to read so many books in the summertime. It just really made me hate reading. But I recently fell back in love with it, and I finished so many books this year, and I'm just so proud of myself. I actually journaled so much last year. I almost finished my journal completely, so that's so exciting. Self-care I did a lot of. We did some traveling last year. Pretty much everything on here happened except for the money part. That was all the money that I spent last year. So I'm really happy with how my vision board came out. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe every month or every so often I can do like an update of like me adding pictures or adding symbols that show what I've completed throughout the year. I'm super excited for this year, and I am excited to keep going on with the content, seeing where things go, and I'm just trying to be super optimistic and stop trying to be so hard on myself and not high and actually do the things that I want to do. So to 2024, please be one of the best years ever, where we work more on our self-confidence, having more financial freedom, getting ourselves back on track, and anything else that can make it fun. I'm so excited for what this year has to come, and I know it's gonna be so much fun. Though I'm really happy and ready for this year, and I'm motivated and I'm ready to go. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and watching my videos. I hope that you subscribe, because I'm gonna be posting a lot more vlogs, of course, and you know, whatever other content I feel like. I really want to switch it up this year. I'm just so in my head about things, and I'm such a perfectionist, and I'm really trying not to be. Let me know if you guys like this video. I hope that you do, because it's really out of my comfort zone. Happy New Year, and I wish you guys all the best and a great 2024. I will see you in my next video. Bye.